It's Walt, Lollapalooza 2014, and hanging out with Josh and T of Jungle.
How you doing?
How you guys doing, man? Sounded great here. I don't know if a lot of people in the States know of your music, but I think that's going to change after seeing the performance here today.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I think every gig is an opportunity to have a conversation with people, you know, and that's the most important thing to us, is to connect on a human level with people and share our music. That's the most important thing to us.
That's a great attitude to have, because I totally agree. It's a great opportunity. Every time you get on stage, that's an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys have known each other for a very long time, correct?
Indeed.
Tell us how you guys.
Well,
met.
we grew up together. You know, I moved next to T when I was about 10 years old. There was a wall that ran at the back of our houses, and we used to put ladders up against this back wall and kind of clamber up like some sort of West Side Story. And from there, you know, we just started making music, hanging out. And
Do you guys listen to the same stuff growing up?
Yeah, bits and pieces, but I think it's good to have different tastes, because we're always teaching each other something about music. You know, it's always like, oh, have you heard this? Or, oh, have you heard that? I think if we were too locked into each other's worlds, it would be
too linear,
one-dimensional. Too, predictable.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of your music, you guys utilize a ton of different sounds, which I like. But we'll take The Heat, for example. You have a siren running through a good majority of the song, and sometimes that makes me paranoid because of the state of mind.
It makes me paranoid too. Every time, you know, you drive in through London or whichever city, you hear a siren, you're like, what have I done? Are my lights working? You know, it was funny because that siren was actually something that was recorded on the end of a vocal track. You know, and because obviously we recorded in our bedrooms, you know, there's no soundproof studio, and we ended up taking the loop from the end and making it part of the track. So it's all about.
That's a real London Shepherd's Bush siren right there, authentic.
But that's great. It is. I mean, I think that's the vibe. It's all of these sounds pieced together. How do you guys construct a song? Does it start with a lyric, or does it start with the sound, the groove?
It starts anyway. It either starts with a groove or it starts with a siren. It's just something that you kind of that you like, you know, and that makes you feel good or is fun, you know. And we try and find those little moments. And once you've got a moment, you kind of know you're onto something. And then you keep trying to throw more moments at it, or wait for those moments to come, and then just be open, you know.
Yeah, just build it from there. So, how long have you been making music? I know you have. This is your debut album just came out. But
we started finishing tracks in January 2013, and of course when you finish something, that's the most important time, because you can look back on it with a bit of perspective and you get a bit of clarity in your own head. I think when you've got too many sketches lying around, you're searching for the finishing line a little bit. So focus on one track, you finish it, and then you move on to the next one. And it's been. So it was about 12 months till we got the first record out, yeah. And
then you played Glastonbury this year?
Yeah, indeed.
That had to be just
it was amazing.
Emotional.
Absolute thrill.
Yeah. It was, the tent was empty, and we were looking out going, oh, there's 100 people here. I kind of expected that. And then we went out and got ready, and it was just... The tent was full by the time we started, and it was just, you know, we came off and we cried.
Unbelievable.
It was a really great experience.
I know that's one festival I haven't made it to, but I know how special it is. And
if you go, take some gumboots.
Yeah, right.
Top
wellies.
tip. Yeah, some wellies, some Wellington boots.
So what really impresses me is how you guys can pull off, since you have so many sounds and so many elements in your music, you can pull it off live. Even at Glastonbury, it seemed like you had 12 people on stage. Here, a few fewer, but I mean, it still translates.
Well, I think it was a big challenge, and I think we really relished in that. I think it could have been really easy to take 2 laptops out and a couple of effects pedals and do it that way, but, you know, we want a challenge. We don't like doing things the easy way, you know. And the great thing about it is that we can share it with our best friends, and all the people that we work with on stage and off stage are so talented and so wonderful, and it's just a joy to experience the world with those people, man.
And I love the Coke bottle wind chimes.
That's homemade by me, right there.
Anybody you're looking forward to seeing here at Lolla?
I want to catch Vic Mensa. I've got the same T-shirt as him, and I want to let him know that, but. Vic, it's a shame we can't see Chance the Rapper. He's one of our top guys at the moment.
Awesome. What's the rest of the year look like for you guys? What are the plans?
A few more festivals throughout August, and then September we're coming back over to the States to play a statewide tour. You know, so we're looking forward to that, starting in Los Angeles.
Everywhere. So looking forward to seeing the country, man. It's such a beautiful place.
Oh, awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to hang with us, and everybody, keep your eyes and ears on these guys. It's Jungle.
Thank you.
Thank you.